What's good, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that I would do differently if I were to restart my tech career. And in no way am I shaming and shading anyone, but yeah, this is basically what I would have done differently. And I do not ever take for granted, the opportunities and the growth and learnings that I've actually got to partake in. Yeah, so let's get straight into the video, guys. Electricity is going off, so it could go off in any moment now. I've been shooting this other video that's coming up, very much excited about it. Also, guys, one more thing that I'd like to address. So I've now had like 2 to 3 people, not a lot of people, who've been asking me about coding videos if I would get down into doing that. I think to some I've said in the comments that I would do it for money. I would never do it for free. Like, already I'm doing so much. If I'm going to do a coding video, at least, I mean, that's fair enough. Unless, I mean, tell me if you would be interested in me like doing like a career, no, a learning path for you, and you're willing to pay me, or willing to have me guide you, like sort of be like a guide to your learning and giving you tips and holding your hand and give me money. Tell me if you'd be interested in that, because there's no way I'm doing it for free. Like, no way. Anyway, straight into the video. So in at number 1, right, I would have applied. So things that I would do if I were to restart my tech career. So straight after varsity, even before varsity, I would have applied to graduate programs, but I didn't do that. Right? So if I were to go back, I would go back and apply to like graduate programs instead of like internships or whatever, due to a number of reasons. Internships are meant to andiyazi mntasekhaya, andiyazi. Internships equal to stipend, and graduate programs are very well paying. Like, you get paid really well. So if you do an internship, you're most likely to be underpaid 90% of the time, and you're going to be playing catch up all your life. So I would have applied for a graduate program, and so in at number 2, I would have put in a little bit of effort in doing research about the companies that you join, right? I would do thorough research and see if this is a place that I would want to work for, like the current company. No, like, like the other company that I did research for, and you're gonna see in my next video, not the next, like the one after this, but in the near future, like in a few weeks from now. So thorough research in the type of product that the company sell or does or build or whatever, and the type of tech stack that they use, the company culture, the ins and outs. Go read reviews, very important. And if you can, find the person who works there and sort of like get like feedback from them as to like how do they feel about the company, and all of that. So I would have done that, and I would have probably saved myself a lot of heartache, because child, the traumas, guys, the traumas. As we are speaking, I'm such a traumatized person, so that's why I'm going back to therapy. Sana, because it's a struggle. I think my brain, as old as I am, it's still a sponge. When you teach a kid something and then they're gonna apply it, like it might change how their perspective on the entire lives. My brain as an adult does that. Like, one experience I take, if I have one blue experience, everything else similar to that gets painted in blue. Like sort of like my iris and pupils, the pupils or iris, the part that sees, sort of also gets painted. And everything else in a similar situation or scenario, it gets to look like that, which is very toxic and it's not nice. It's very traumatic and uncomfortable. It causes like uncomfortable experiences for me, and so that's why therapy is where I'm going back to. So yeah, so I would pretty much would have done myself like so good whatever, you get it. Number 3, I would have been patient. I think I should have not rushed the year 2017. I think I should have treated that as my gap year. I should have been patient in terms of getting a job and ensuring that I was gonna get a good one. And because first time experiences do shape our perspective going forward. Because after that horrific experience, then now I'm just like projecting and feeling certain way about certain things. So I should have been patient and trusted the process and kept on building the project that I was building at the time. But hey, no regrets over here. No regrets, only lessons. And at number 4, I would have done a lot of side projects, done a lot of learning. I think when I was still in school, I think I have mentioned that I did computer science degree because of whatever reasons, but it was never like a really like dream that, oh, I want to write code. Didn't know what that was. It was like a coincidence, but it was like one of those things where I'd like to believe that tech chose me. Like it literally picked me and it said, we want you. That's how I feel. But I should have like sort of, even after I'd finished varsity, I did work on like a mobile app project. Guys, actually I'm going to show you on the side what it did. So this was back in the day. Don't judge me, obviously it's not gonna look great, so judge, but I should have done like a lot of side projects and finish them, not just like do it and then come on, but do it and actually finish it. So and do something about it. But I don't regret anything, but over the years I've done like side projects to just improve myself. Guys, I am so tired. I'm just dealing with a lot of like paperwork currently in my life right now, so it has to do with that as well, and a bit of like post-traumatic stress from the very bad accident that I just witnessed 2 days ago. So I'm still dealing with the emotionals, and guys, I'm so triggered. I just cried out of nowhere because I'm just like, and yeah. Shoo, in at number 5, I would have been more open-minded. I don't think I was closed-minded. I actually think I did well for someone who didn't have very much self-awareness, but I did so well for myself because I had a goal and I stuck to it. Guys, I was listening to this other lady. She also did like a computer science degree and she is a tester. And I think too often, I'm not generalizing or anything, but based off what I've seen, some of the ladies in tech do resort to software testing. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But I feel some of them did like coding, but sometimes, sure, guys, I think getting a job in tech, we can all agree that it's not the easiest thing. Like, you work for it, yeah? Unless if you're a good salesman, but hey, still, you still get to work for that thing. So being open-minded and having limiting beliefs, generally, but I think overall I've done so well. But I think I wish I could have had more self-awareness and not even have limiting beliefs about this whole thing, because me getting to being a developer from the onset was based off the fact that I knew what I wanted, and I knew that I could only go for it. Like, I had so many opportunities in quality assurance, but because, guys, I'm one of those people, I love breaking cycles. Nah. I will break a cycle. Okay, well, a bad one. Not a bad one, but I I love being unique. Also, I'm not as unique as I think I am. Just so before you even burst my bubble, I'll burst it myself. I'm not as unique as I think I am. I think with growth, you learn that you're still a woman, you are still a human being, and you're still black. So I'm a very black person. I'm very much of a woman. I'm very much a human being. So I mean, what's unique with that? There's nothing. But I feel I never been to but Lord do it too. And dream bigger and push myself, and but I don't regret, you know, or feel sorry for myself for everything that I've gone through. But yo, sana kidi bone. I'm ready to write a book. I'm ready to write a book about all of it. But yeah, man, I feel it's been a humbling experience regardless, and I'm happy with how things have turned out currently. Very happy. And so yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Guys, I feel like my content is a little bit redundant right about now, so I'll just go back to the comment section. People wanted to know. Also, guys, oh, cloud engineering is it? Also, guys, tell me if I'm the problem. Tell me if I'm the problem. Like, you guys want to know the difference between a cloud engineer and Ndundun. Guys, we can just Google that, right? We can just agree that we can Google it. And so that's why sometimes I don't do such videos. Unless if it's like, if it interests me, then I will probably do a video about it. But otherwise, yeah. So with regards to the podcast, I did have the app to record, but it expired and it required me to chop some shmoney. But I wasn't willing to pay anything at the time, so I'm just gonna keep on looking. I did like find some, but sana. I might as well just record with my voice recorder, because sana le. And also, guys, I think I had mentioned that I have a mic. It was wow. So the mic, I had bought it from one of the stores Zako, my friend, is a mall. Diamond walking Moline. Yeah. So so yeah, and I've even bought like a connector so that I could connect it to my phone. Hi, Sana. Did the mic not work? So the mic works, but the connector or the adapter doesn't work. So the mic works, but it's not amazing quality. So I've learned that I need to get a dynamic mic. So I'm just gonna invest in that. So I'm gonna go back to Cash Crusaders, see what mic I should get. But I think I need to first find a perfect recording tool. Once that is sorted, then I can get the mic. And I've been contemplating about getting a camera, because I think I want to vlog, because it's December, guys, like even for the future. So I've been looking at Insta360, Guys, I'm a big fan of iStore. I believe in iStore products. Even now it's just like, should I go get some um Apple Watch straps? They go for like $1,000, and I'm like, that's a lot of money. But you know me, I like things. I might as well get myself some straps, get myself a mouse and some Magic Keyboard, so I could do some of that, or even get myself an iPad. I somehow feel like I need it. I know I don't, but I'm thinking of going back to my writing and all of that stuff. So I know I do have my MacBook, so I could do all of that in there. But hey, I want an iPad, but I won't get it. So Insta 360 retails for like 10 grand, and I'm just like, why should I fork out 10 grand for an action camera? So it does like the whole 360 thing. Like you could literally record yourself like 360. Like there's a camera at the in front and at the back. Please check some videos and see how it all goes. It looks very cool. So now I'm just like, should I get, because I wanted to get like that small DJI Pocket, but it was on sale, then it was sold out, and then I'm like, should I go get a GoPro camera, which is, it costs exactly the same amount of money as your Canon Mark 50 M52, and your those, all those vlogging cameras and stuff, they're like 12 grand, 13 grand. I'm like, so why should I spend money like 10 grand on an action camera instead of getting an actual camera? But I'm just like, do I need an actual camera? No, I don't, but I would like to have it, guys. And it's like very tiny, and I don't have to be carrying my phone around and I'm gonna flip the camera, because I can't use the front camera when I vlog on my phone, because it was snacks, you know, it was snacks. So, and I also now must flip the phone, make it face the other way. You don't do your guys. Too much work for me, guys. You see, now I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about in my next video. Like I said, it's just, I feel like I'm being, you know, redundant in the type of videos that I make. So I'll find something more interesting to do. Bye, everybody.